This is the Naked Podcast, y'all. This is our third episode.
That's
right. And every now and then, we're going to have a male come on to get a male perspective of what we're talking about in our conversation. We always need that to kind of balance us out.
Yeah.
So you tuned into the Naked Podcast. And guess what? It's not what you think.
Y'all ready to get naked?
Right.
This episode today in week 3, welcome everyone. We will be talking about the impact of fatherhood, hence why we have a male here. We would love a male's perspective as well as our own. I need to work on that. But yeah, so Shaniqua, can you tell us your what your perspective is? We can go down the line.
Of course, definitely. So spending all this time with you ladies, I realized you all had daddies. And I don't say it in a bad way. That's awesome, but like, I didn't grow up with my father. To this day, I don't talk to my father. So just growing up with no father figure, I feel like for me, and then having a kid young, I had to be like extra everything, you know. And listening to you ladies these last few weeks, I realized you guys had like a buffer. You see what I'm saying? Like, you had someone to be there. You're able to, like, be a young woman, a young girl. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know what that feel like. Like, I've always been, like, on 1,000 because of, A, didn't have a dad, and then, B, having a child so young, so putting myself in a situation where I had to take care of somebody else. Like, I've always been on 1,000. And, like I said, I love you guys. But I realized, you know, it's just that envious feeling. It's like, hey, you guys got to be young women. And it sounds really, really nice. But all I can say with that, because, you know, at 32, it's like, okay, this is what I want my daughter to have. Yes. And this is what she has. So it encouraged me to keep going where she's going with her father. Because I realized having a father was super duper important.
It is.
So I want to introduce our guest today, Mr. Keith. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Of course. We would love to hear what your perspective of your childhood was.
I also didn't get to be a little girl.
How unfortunate.
We're sorry you missed out.
Make it sound so good.
I know, right? They did too.
No. My childhood was military brat. I moved around a lot. But my dad he was always there. Even when he wasn't, he was still around. Whether I liked it at times or didn't. Like I said, he taught me a lot of stuff as far as how I molded how I would be later with my son. A lot of the same things that my dad did with me, I made sure I did with my son. And still do them. Or whenever we go home, make sure we do the same stuff my dad did with me together with my son.
Hello, and welcome to 10 TV, the African American Network. I'm T-Rex, and you just signed into Outside the Box with T-Rex on 10 TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel and a global reach. Today we got some outstanding topics. Before I introduce my crew, I'm going to break it down to you. First, we're going to talk about the Mr. West thing that he brought up. That's going to be our main topic. I can pronounce his first name. His name is Izzy now. Easy West or something. Easy, yeah. And then our main topic could be that's our main topic. Then, but before we get started, I'll bring the crew in, and then we'll start talking about a little bit that I want to stream on, and we'll give everybody 2 seconds to come back on that. Then we'll go right into the main topic. But first, I want to bring everybody in before I scream this out to everybody.